A stunning 6.57-inch ultra-bright display, an impressive triple camera system, up to a massive 7,000 mAh battery, and the industry's first AI image-to-video 2.0. This is the Honor 600 Pro, one of the best mid-range phones in the market. I've had it for a couple of weeks and I've partnered with Honor to tell you all about it. Now the unboxing is pretty straightforward. You get the device, there is a pack with a SIM card tool, as well as a USB Type-C cable. Now, some regions will have a charger included out of the box, so do check with your local retailer. And here it is. I've got it in the golden white color, but it's also available in a black as well as an orange. Now, I think it goes without saying that this clearly draws a lot of inspiration from other devices. And if you ask me, personally, I do prefer the Honor 400 Pro design, which I think looks a lot more unique. But I think that the Honor 600 Pro has a few things which will more than make up for it. So firstly, we've got a really nice matte finish. We've got a matte metal frame. And if you do get this golden white color, it literally doesn't attract any fingerprints whatsoever. It's also very comfortable to hold. It's just 7.8 millimeters thin, weighs around 200 grams, and it's got the largest corner radius on any Android smartphone, so it's very comfortable. It also has the industry's highest level of dust and water resistance. So you've got IP68, IP69, as well as IP69K. That means this is going to be very water and dust tight, and it's also going to be able to withstand high pressure jets. We've got industry leading drop and crush resistance. This has an SGS 5-star premium performance certification. Now, as this is my only review unit, I of course have not been drop testing this. So I'm going to take Honor's word for it. Now, when I turn this around, this is where the Honor 600 Pro really stands out. And that's because we have the industry's narrowest 4-side bezel. Look how tiny those bezels are. Now, industry bezels, including for 1,000-pound plus flagships, are 1 millimeter and above. The Honor 600 Pro is the first to break that 1 millimeter barrier. And we've got uniform 0.98 millimeter bezels on all 4 sides. Now, you must have heard me complaining about other devices in this segment that sometimes have a bit of a chin. On the Honor 600 Pro, this is definitely not the case, and it is easily one of the best displays in this segment. We've got a 6.57-inch AMOLED display with 120 Hz refresh rate, a high pixel density. It has over 1 billion colors, and it has a Netflix HDR certification as well as an Amazon HDR certification. So this is going to be great for viewing content on those streaming platforms. In addition to that, this has an industry-leading 8,000 nits ultra bright display. Now, granted, this is a partial peak brightness, but it is the industry's highest, and it's also got an industry-leading sunlight mode. So even viewing this in bright sunlight with sunglasses on, I've had no problems. Now, being an Honor device, of course, eye comfort is front and center, and this has an industry-leading Honor eye comfort display with 3,840 Hz PWM dimming and a 1 nit minimum brightness. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody watching this video, like myself, uses their smartphone in the dark before bed, even though doctors don't recommend it. But because the Honor 600 Pro is so easy on the eyes, it's not gonna give you eye strain or affect your sleep as much as the device is. There's an in-display optical fingerprint scanner, which is pretty fast and works well. Of course, it's not going to be as good as an ultrasonic in-display fingerprint scanner, which we've got on the Magic series. So you can't just tap it, you just have to tap and hold briefly. Now, moving on to the cameras. Oh, hey, you again. Do you want to remind them to subscribe? Yes, as SuperSaf has kindly reminded you, if you are enjoying this video and you want to see more like it, then do consider subscribing and hit that bell icon. So the Honor 600 Pro has one of the best camera packages in this segment. We've got a 50 megapixel portrait selfie camera, which takes excellent selfies with lots of detail. And then we've got a triple rear-facing camera setup. There's a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera, which takes excellent shots. You can see very accurate colors, lots of detail and dynamic range. What I love about this ultra-wide camera is that it does have autofocus, which means it doubles up as a really good macro camera. Many devices in this segment do not have autofocus for the ultra-wide camera, and sometimes they have a useless 5 megapixel macro camera, which just gives you really bad results. This is not the case here with the Honor 600 Pro. It can take excellent macro shots. We then have a 200 megapixel ultra clear night camera. This has a large sensor size of 1/1.4 inches and it has a SEPA 6.0 rating. Now, as you can see from the samples that I've been testing, you've got amazing detail, and this works very well in low light. That's thanks to the large size sensor as well as that SEPA rating, which gives it amazing stabilization. And then we have what I would say is the best zoom camera in this segment, a 50 megapixel periscope telephoto camera with a SEPA 6.5 rating. So this has a 3.5 times optical zoom, which gives you excellent zoom results, in particularly in low light, thanks to that pro-grade telephoto stabilization. Look at some of these results. The images are clear and sharp without overexposing lights. Now we also have AI enhanced zoom, which is really going to help for those extended zoom ranges, and it can work really well. Check out this example at 120 times. Now, this does need an internet connection, so you're not going to be able to get those results if you are offline. And it can be hit and miss sometimes at those very extended zoom ranges, because if you've got something like a building, it's going to pretty easily be able to identify that and use AI to enhance it. But if it's something a little bit more complicated, like this scene here of these swans, then it has struggled a little bit and made it look a little bit like a painting. But nevertheless, I think even using AI enhanced zoom to around 60 times is very good. Now let's move on to the software. So we've got Magic OS powered by Android 16, and Honor have promised 6 years of software and security updates in Europe. This will vary depending on your region, but if you are in Europe like me, then you will be getting some of the longest software support in this segment. And then let's take a look at some of the AI features. So of course, you do have Gemini, but then we've got AI Image to Video 2.0, which is the industry's first on a smartphone. Now, you might remember AI Image to Video on the Honor 400 Pro, which I covered last year, and I was super impressed with it. You could pretty much put in any image and it would animate that into a realistic looking video. But with AI Image to Video 2.0, this takes things to the next level. So now you have multi-image to video with prompts. So unlike before where you'd use an image and hope for the best, this will allow you to customize things further. And you can even have a start frame and end frame and then animate what's in between. So in this example, you've got a wide shot as well as a close-up of me with the Honor 600 Pro. And AI Image to Video 2.0 has filled in the frames and made this look super realistic. I'm pretty sure if you showed this to anybody, they wouldn't be able to tell that the in-between of the start and the end frames have been completely made by AI. You've also got a bunch of cinematic templates. So you've got things like a drone pullback. You can just put in an image and then use this prompt to give you a very good result. Now, as last year, this is a lot of fun. And if you're somebody that's new to AI and you just want something that's gonna work on your smartphone, you're gonna absolutely love this. It is, however, a free trial for a limited time. Now, I'm not sure how long that's gonna be for, so I'll leave details of that as soon as I have them down in the description below. A few other useful AI features to mention. We've got the AI Photos agent. So this is gonna allow you to perfect your photos with one sentence. So for instance, if you've got a picture, you can literally just tell it, add a sunset to the background, and it's going to do that for you. This is great for somebody that's not very experienced with photo editing. There's the AI settings agent, so you can control your phone's settings with simple commands. So instead of going through hundreds of different settings to change something, you can simply tell your phone to switch on the Bluetooth or switch off the always on display, for example. AI safety is built in, so you've got AI voice cloning detection. If somebody is trying to scam you, it's going to be able to notify you. And with Honor Connect, you can easily share with your iOS and Mac OS devices. So if you're somebody like me that uses a MacBook, then you'll be able to easily transfer files and mirror your smartphone on your MacBook. Now, taking a look around the device, on the right-hand side, you have your volume rocker and a power button, as well as this dedicated AI button. Now, this can be customized for a single press, a double press, as well as a long press. We've got nothing on the left-hand side. On the top, we have one of the two stereo speakers. There's also one at the bottom, and they sound really good. Here's a test. There's a USB Type-C port at the bottom, as well as the SIM card tray. Now, this SIM card tray has space for 2 physical SIM cards, although the Honor 600 Pro also supports eSIMs. Now for performance. So this is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite, which was the flagship chipset from last year. And compared to the Honor 400 Pro, this is going to give you around a 44% improvement for the GPU, a 45% improvement for the CPU multi-core performance, and up to a 45% improvement for AI performance. You've got 12 gigabytes of RAM for the 256 and the 512 gigabyte versions, and you've got 16 gigabytes of RAM for the 1 terabyte version. We've got the Honor 3D VC cooling system for sustained performance with Honor's largest vapor chamber yet, with a 12,000 millimeter squared high performance graphite cooling layer. So as expected, this is great for your day-to-day, but it's also going to be amazing for gaming, and it can achieve higher frame rates and higher stability compared to others in this price range. Now for the battery, so you have up to a massive 7,000 milliamp hour Honor silicon carbon battery. In some regions, including Europe, you will have a 6,400 milliamp hour battery. Now, this is due to certification standards and component sourcing. It was also the case with the Honor Magic 8 Pro. But nevertheless, 6,400 milliamps is still pretty large. That's the version that I've been testing, and I've been getting excellent battery life. With my heavy use, I've been getting around a day and a half, but you could easily use this for 2 days without charging. And when you do want to charge this, this supports 80 watts of wired Honor SuperCharge and up to 50 watts of wireless Honor SuperCharge. We also have the industry's fastest 27 watts of wired reverse charging. So if you want to plug this into maybe another phone or maybe some earphones or something, you're going to be able to get some very fast charging speeds. And finally, for the price. Well, I actually don't have the price. Honor really likes to keep this for the launch event, but as always, they have some great pre-order offers. So if you check out the link down in the description below, that's going to give you all of the latest pricing as well as the latest offers. And if the Honor 400 Pro from last year is anything to go by, then you're going to have very competitive pricing on the Honor 600 Pro. Now, if the Honor 600 Pro is maybe slightly out of your budget, then you might want to check out the Honor 600, which has the same primary 200 megapixel and 12 megapixel ultra wide and macro cameras. It also has AI image to video 2.0, as well as up to the 7,000 milliamp hour battery with the same 80 watts of Honor SuperCharge and 27 watts of wide reverse charging. The same up to 8,000 nits AMOLED display, and is powered by the Snapdragon 7 Gen 4. Details of the Honor 600 will also be down in the description below. What do you guys think of the Honor 600 and the Honor 600 Pro? Drop me a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, then do smash that like button for me. And if you haven't already, then do consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV, and I'll see you next time.